by unloading bag malt right here. We have here a malt silo. That is the bulk malt that we bring in that we use in the brew house. One here and then a couple more down there. And then the medium-sized tanks you see close to us that are white clad, those are fermentation tanks. We use them both for fermentation and for lagering our beer. And they hold 200 barrels. That is 4 brews. This is where we mill the malted barley. Crush the grain right here. Grain, as it comes out of the mill, falls into these 2 hoppers right here, where we separate out the endosperm from the husks of the grain, and we mash them in separately into the mash tun down here. This is our water tun. This is where we separate out the solids from the liquids that happen in the mash. And we want the sugary wort and not the solid spent grain that's left over. And that takes place in this water tun, which works like a big flat-bottom coffee filter. Right now we've got the mash tun, which is, we've got it turned on. We're putting a little bit of salt in there, calcium chloride. We've got some water hardened. The water's very hot here. And any moment now we're going to turn on, or open the gate and let the grist fall in there and mix with our water. We let the certain level come up, so there's already water at the bottom. So after we finish the runoff in the water tun, we transfer all that wort over into the kettle where we begin to boil it. That is where we add the hops, and the boiling process takes 70 minutes. So these are the hops that we use. They come to us pelletized like this from Germany, but they're well preserved this way. It's the entire hop is just compressed into these pellets, and it's a very easy way to transport them, and it treats them very gently, and they're perfect for what we're looking to do. This is our process computer right here. This is how we control what's going on in the brew house, and you see this screen is our malt milling operations, but we also have a screen that shows our mash tun operations, which you can see right there, and we've got one for our lauter tun operations right there, and then the kettle as we boil the wort and then cool it down, and then afterwards transfers on over to our fermentation tanks, where we can individually cool and control the temperature in each one of those tanks. Here we have our warehouse with all of our empty kegs. We store our full kegs in cold storage, but these are our empties, and so we're ready to go and fill some more beer. We have probably about 3,000–4,000 empty kegs right now. So this is our packaging hall here. We're bottling Trumer Pils into our green bottles, 6-pack today, and we're going to be bottling 300 barrels of beer. We can run at about 60 barrels an hour, so it'll take about 5 hours to run those 300 barrels. The bottling machine over here is a 48-head closed filler. It can run at 330 bottles a day. business.